Now, dear student of class 12, now today I'm going to start the formula application of derivative, the derivative of functions. Now, always the given questions that you have represented by y. This one is a given question. Y is equals to fx. This whole quantity is fx. It's a function. Y is equals to x to the power 4 plus 4x plus log x minus 1. Now, how to differentiate this kind of functions? There are some rules that you have to write, and always make a habit to write all these things. DIFF means differentiating with respect to x. Always before the derivative question, if you solve the numerical solutions, always try to write these things. Don't forget to write DIFF with respect to x, means we are differentiating the given functions with respect to x. Now say y, differentiate y with respect to x, that you have to write dy dx of y. Dy dx of y is equals to dy dx of x to the power 4 plus 4 to the power x plus log x minus 1, or dy dx of y is, we'll write dy by dx. This is called differential coefficient. We are trying to find the slope of the curve over here. Now dy dx of x to the power 4 we'll write separately. Can write for few sums, I'll write this way, and after that, after knowing how to differentiation, then I'll use direct method. Plus dy dx of log x minus dy dx of minus 1. Now so here x to the power 4 means we'll use first formula, x to the power n. N is 4. What was the formula? X to the power n formula is n x to the power n minus 1 plus, this is variable to the power constant. Now next is constant to the power variable, that means 4 to the power x, means we'll use a to the power x formula. A to the power x formula is given by a to the power x log a to the base e. In this case, a is 4. Plus, it's a direct formula, derivative of log x is 1 by x. Minus, if no variables like x and y is independent, suppose if the given function is independent of x and y, minus 1 is, oh sorry, this is plus 1. Minus is over here. This 1 is independent of the variable. Variable means x or y. This is independent of the variable, means this is constant, and the derivative of any constant is 0. So after simplifications, therefore dy by dx is equals to 4 x to the power 3 plus 4 to the power x log 4 to the base e plus 1 by x. This is the answer of the derivative. Now another question, the same thing that I'll write. DIFF means differentiating with respect to x. Now this one will be dy dx of y is equals to dy dx of 3 log x minus 2 root x plus 5 to the power 2x minus 2, or dy dx of y is dy by dx equals to, now then separately I will differentiate these things. Now say 3 I'll write outside the limit, outside the derivative, 3 dy dx of log x. Same way 2 I'll write outside the derivative, root x plus dy dx of 5 to the power 2x minus dy dx of 2. Now in this case, everything is in terms of formula. This one is not in terms of formula. 2x is given over here. Now say 3 dy dx of log x is 1 by x into, actually over here the derivative of x is 1. No need to write 1 over here. Minus 2, it's a formula. Derivative of root x is 1 over 2 root x plus. Now say over here If it is 5 to the power x only, then directly you can use formula. But if it is 5 to the power 2x, means you have to differentiate first 5 to the power 2x as well as this power function also. If something is attached with the variable, that quantity also that you have to differentiate. First, I'll consider a to the power x. This whole thing is considered as x. 2x is considered as x. 5 to the power 2x log 5 to the base e. Into, if something is attached with the variable, that particular quantity also that you have to differentiate. Then dy dx of 2x also you have to differentiate. First 5 to the power 2x. Derivative 5 to the power 2x is 5 to the power 2x log 5 to the base e. Again the power function also that you have to differentiate. Minus dy dx of 2 is 0. It's a constant. Now then 2 to get cancelled. 3 by x minus 1 by root x plus 5 to the power 2x log 5 to the base e into, you can write 2 outside the derivative. If I write 2 outside the derivative, it will be 2 into dy dx of x, or simply it's attached constant. We are not going to write this constant equals to 0. Just differentiate the variable. If it is attached constant, it is not equals to 0. The derivative is not equals to 0. If it is separated by the plus or minus, then only we can write 0. 2 into x means you can write 2 into the derivative of x is 1. So the simplified answer will be 3 by x minus 1 by root x plus, first I'll write 2 into 5 to the power 2x log 5 to the base. Now in this question there are two dissimilar functions, x cube into e to the power 3x. For this kind of question we cannot directly differentiate these two values. Okay, now you have to use this form. Last video only we discussed these formulas, and u into v, u dy dx of v plus v dy dx of u. We did these things in the last class. Okay, now u into v I'll apply. Any function you can consider u or v. Now I'll consider this one is u, this is v. Now then I'll use this formula, DAFF with respect to x. It will be directly I'll write dy by dx equals to dy dx of x cubed into e to the power 3x. So this one is u, this is v. Now then I'll use formula, u dy dx of v e to the power 3x plus e to the power 3x dy dx of x cube. Now over here also I'll explain, dy dx of e to the power x is e to the power x. Actually now first you have to differentiate e to the power x and x. Derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x and derivative of x is 1. Power function also that you have to differentiate. Over here also the power function is 3x, means the first is you have to use e to the power 3x, then 3x derivative. Now x cube, now say dy dx e to the power 3x is e to the power 3x into 3, again power function that you have to differentiate. What is the derivative of x? 1. 3 into 1. First e to the power 3x, then 3x also that you have to differentiate, plus e to the power 3x into dy dx of x cube is x to the power n formula, and x to the power n minus 1. So this one will be 3x cube e to the power 3x plus, I'll simplify, then I'll write 3x square into e to the power 3x. Now then I'll take common. From these two expressions 3 is common, as well as x square is common and e to the power 3x is common. If I take common, what remain over here? 3 is common, e to the power 3x is common, x square means x will over here, plus everything is common, plus 1. Required answer. This you have to understand. If something is attached with the variable, that particular quantity also that you have to differentiate. Again, I'll apply the same formula so that the concept will be clear. Over here also e to the power 3x is there. Now, what you have to write? Differentiating with respect to x, it will be dy by dx. Then dy dx of root x into e to the power 3x. I'll consider this one is u, this is v. u dy dx of v to the power 3x plus e to the power 3x dy dx of root x. Now then the derivative root x. Now again e to the power 3x is there. First you have to differentiate e to the power 3x, then 3x. dy dx of e to the power 3x is e to the power 3x into 3, the derivative of x is 1, plus e to the power 3x into derivative root x is 1 over 2 root x into the root x, derivative root x is 1 by 2 root x and derivative x is 1. Except if it is x only, no need to write this one, it will be 1. Then it will be 3 root x e to the power 3x plus e to the power 3x by 2 root x. Now then take common e to the power 3x. 3 root x plus 1 by 2 root x. I'll leave this answer over here only, or you can take LCM also. Now this is another type of question. Now it is on in terms of u over v form. Now the formula for u upon v is dy dx of u over v is equals to v square v dy dx of u minus u dy dx of v. This one is the formula. Now I'll consider this one is u, this is v. So differentiating with respect to x. But to do the derivative without knowing the formula, it's not possible to do. First, you have to learn all the formulas of derivative perfectly. Then only you will understand these things. Differentiating with respect to y with respect to x is dy upon dx equals to dy dx of x square over e to the power 3x. Use u upon v. V square then v dy dx of u minus u dy dx of v 3x e to the power 3x, and derivative of x square is x to the power n formula, and x to the power n minus 1 minus x square. Again now set e to the power 3x is e to the power 3x into 3. That you have to remember. You have to always multiply by the constant, whatever the constant is attached with the variable. E to the power 3x is e to the power 3x into 3, and this the derivative of x is 1 over e to the power 3x whole square. Now this is equals to, first I'll write this quantity 2x to the power 1 3x minus 3x square e to the power 3x over e to the power 3x whole square. Now what is common in the numerator? I'll take x common and e to the power 3x common. If I take x and e to the power 3x common, then it will be 2 will be over here minus 3x by e to the power 3x whole square. So we can cancel this and this. The final answer will be x into 2 minus 3x over e to the power 3x. Hope you understand these things. It's an application of u upon v formula. Now this one is also u upon v function. Numerator I'll consider u, denominator I'll consider v. Now differentiating with respect to x dx, u upon v square, then v dy dx of u, 5 minus 4x minus 5 minus 4x into dy dx of 5 plus 4x. What I did over here, v square v dy dx of u minus u dy dx of v equals to 5 plus 4x, derivative 5 is 0 constant, 4 into x means 4 and the derivative of x is 1, minus 5 minus 4x, derivative 5 is 0 plus 4 into 1 over 5 plus 4x square equals to, this is equals to now multiply this two, it will be minus 4 into 5 plus 4x minus this one will be 4 only, 4 into 5 minus 4x divided by 5 plus 4x whole square. Now numerator only that I am going to simplify, it will be minus 5 4s are 20 minus 16x minus 20 minus 2 minus plus 16x over 5 plus 4x whole square, cancel, and this is equals to minus 40 over 5 plus 4x whole square, and no need to use formula over here, a plus b whole square formula. Now these are the numerical basic concept of the second video. Now from the third video I am going to start the examination based questions, okay, but before doing the third class you should have a concept of formula and these questions. You have to learn all these things, then only you are able to understand the other topics. Thank you.